Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Tonight, just doing a little bit of ISD prep to Bailey's R33 Skyline here. I'll give you a quick rundown in that in a second, but first, my Skyline is back from the tuner. So we ended up making 220 kilowatts, just under 300 horsepower, 450 newton meters of torque on 14 pound of boost. All those numbers are pretty much all the numbers that I was sort of aiming for, hoping for. I didn't really have whatever it turned out to be, I was happy with, but yeah, they were sort of the numbers I was hoping for in my head, and we hit them. So I'm super stoked, goes really well. Shoots some pretty cool carrots out the screamer pipe. I'll chuck a video of that in right now. How cool is that? I absolutely love it. It's going to be hard for me not to turn the fuel up on the rev limit and make the carrots a little bit bigger, but I'll try, hold off. So I'm pretty much ready to go for that. All I need to do is chuck my steer wheels back on. Got fresh Kumo V720 tyres, I think they're called. Yep, V720 says it right there. Get them chucked back on after the 33's out of the shed, and I may have impulse bought a Power Tune digital dash the other night. Not mad about that. So I'll get that chucked in too. And then, yeah, I'm 100% ready, apart from loading up the trailer, tools and fuel. But that can all be done the night before, sort of thing. Also, went out today, got some colour match paint for Mary. So I'm going to put a new guard on it because the guard was destroyed when I picked it up. Fresh windscreen wipers and stuff. A couple of oil filters and heaps of spark plugs just for spares. I like to have heaps of spares laying around. It's good, always good to have spares. You can never go wrong with having too many spares, especially with consumable stuff like oil filters and spark plugs, and yeah. Alright, so here's the R33 Skyline. Just RB25, not the stock engine. It's been through a couple engines, this thing, with the previous owner. Obviously a forward facing plenum. Does have a high mount turbo. I'm going to cover up this weld because I've done a shocking job of it. I was welding up the big crack there in it last night, but the welder kept tripping the power. It was about 9:30 last night. I tripped the power, blew the fuse in the fuse box. So I had to get a Sparky to come at 9:30 last night and put a circuit breaker into the power box for me, so if it ever trips again, I can just flick a switch. And yeah, it just kept happening. I couldn't get the welder turned up enough to lay a good weld without it tripping the power all the time. So it is what it is. Bailey was here when I was doing it. He was happy with the trashy weld. So yeah, the manifold needs to be replaced anyway. It's a pretty crappy manifold. So it's given us nothing but issues. And yeah, the turbo housing is welded to the manifold because it's had so many issues. So other than that, we'll get some light. The engine bay isn't too bad in here. It does need a little bit of tidying up, but we'll get around to it. At the moment, we're just prepping for ISD. But yeah, it'll be fine. So we'll chuck the old turbo back on tonight when we get the new manifold gasket. Put it all back together engine wise. We're gonna put fresh oil in it, fresh plugs, drop the gearbox oil, the diff oil, and replace all that. And also Bailey, I'll get that light again. Bailey has gone out and bought red Bride Lomax seats for it, and it just looks amazing. I love the interior of this thing now. He also went out and got a roll cage made with like the side intrusion bars. They're all done really nicely. Such a beautiful cage. Craig Lotter did that, Lotter Fabrication. Big shout out to him for hooking Bailey up. It was reasonably priced as well, so if anyone needs a roll cage, he's the man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will probably jam a few days into this video working on this and then finishing my car off. And then the next video will be ISD, the ISD vlog. I'm so keen. It's been 5 years since I've been out on the track. It's been about, hold on, I've got this back to front. It's been 6 years since I've been out on the track, and it's been 5 years since this car's been on the track. And the car has pretty much just been a garage warrior for the last 5 years. It's gone through 5 or 6 owners, I'm pretty sure, and done the bare minimum. So it'll just be good to have the car back out there and doing things again. Also, there might be another Skyline coming to the shed, to my house, to the channel. My little brother's pretty interested in one at the moment, so that'll be another video if we go ahead and buy that. But yeah, for tonight, just gonna work on this. I'll chuck yous on a tripod and we'll do a few things. It is a bloody mess in here at the moment. I've been that busy, haven't had time to clean up, but we'll get around to it. It's organised mess. I'll chuck yous on the tripod and I'll talk to yous a bit soon. We're on to day 2 of this vlog now. Last night Bailey and I got the turbo put back on. We gave it a compression test, put new spark plugs in, new oil filter, oil, new gearbox oil, new diff oil. Just give it a complete freshen up sort of thing. Checked all the brake fluid, clutch fluids, power steering, all that. Top them up if they needed it. Today I am going through, I'm going to Loctite all the steering wheel bolts in. They seem to keep coming loose, so we'll Loctite them in to prevent that. I'll get the shifter back in, the interior put back together, There's a couple other little bits and pieces. Need to put a toe strap on the front. Chuck this wheel back on. We were just testing one of the wheels he's got for a skid wheel. Just got some rotor grids there for ISD. And yeah, then we'll get this one finished off, out of the way, and we'll bring the white one back in and chuck the dash and all that in it. So I'll chuck this on the time lapse and we'll put this thing back together. So I was just working on the 31, chucking in the power tune dash, got the steer wheels back on, headlights are working again on a switch, well, headlights and tail lights. So that's another issue sorted. I just need to solder and tape the wires. But I just got a phone call from Callan saying, come up the road, my cruiser has blown a gearbox. So let's go check that out. Oh, here he is. Oh no. Oh no. What have you done?
I don't know. I was just driving along and it just went
go, 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 go. Yeah, right.
and but it runs fine.
Yeah. Oh. So as you would have seen in those last couple clips, the diff is cooked. So we've decided quickly pull it apart, see what's wrong with it. Should only take half hour or so to get the center out. So we'll see what's happening with it.
Jimmy just asked me to go to fucking Hobart next weekend. I was like, why? He goes, he'll drop it. I think he's definitely Matty's.
Who's that?
Emily.
Oh. I should have known that.
You should have known that, yes.
Fuck you, Conan.
Fuck. I just...
Went through the things. Highlights diffs.
I got a crown wheel and pinion sitting at home, brand new. And I got my old diff centre sitting there. Fuck yeah, there's the dog.
Tan, you realise you didn't have to pull it out? I can pull it out.
I got it.
That's me.
What do you mean? What's wrong with that?
Alright.
Oh, there's a couple of teeth out just there.
Yeah, pull that out for us. Oh. That's what I was trying to avoid doing. Pinion, crown wheel.
Oh yeah, a couple of more down here. Down
Oh
the
yeah,
side.
fuck.
Yeah.
So what's this one?
Crown wheel.
Crown wheel, yeah.
What did you say you got done?
I've got a crown wheel and pinion.
Oh, look in there at the pinion gear.
And then let me see.
That's crazy.
Fucking hell, cunt. Where's the photo when I did it? Oh,
Let's
Oh no, there's a little boy there.
There's a little bit in there.
let's see it, yeah.
Couple of nice chunks.
Beautiful.
I won't have it.
Pinion gear has left the chat. Big time.
Lucky Conan's got one on.
God. Alright guys, so it's been a couple days since I picked up the camera. Not really sure where I left you off, but I'll give you a bit of an update what's happened. This will probably be the last section of this video. So Bailey's R33, we thought it had done a clutch. Thought the pressure plate had just worn through the teeth and destroyed it, but turns out it actually minced something inside the gearbox. We're not sure what it is yet until we pull it down, but there's a bunch of teeth that have come out of the gearbox, so not great. Not great. Unfortunately, he's had to pull the pin on ISD, but it's made room for someone else, which is another one of our mates. He's taken his Barra Swap Crusader down, so we'll get some footage of that on the day. And yeah, this is going to need a new gearbox. Also, just a quick update on my car here. I've got my Powertune digital dash in. You can see my YouTube logo comes up quickly there. I do want to get that loading up for a bit longer, but when it finally loads, this all works. Works good. So yeah, this thing is ready to go. I have the steer tires on. It's had a service. It's all ready to go. I'm so excited. It's been 6 years, as I might have already mentioned, since I've been on the track, so I'm super pumped. And then also the other night we went and picked up this little gem. This is going to be Thomas's, my little brother's daily driver. It was okay priced. It's got a manual gearbox in the back, few manual pieces, came with some coilovers and stuff, so we'll chuck that in. It was automatic, still got the auto shifter in there. The auto gearbox has been taken out. I think it's locked up at the moment. Yeah, it's all locked up, so I can't show you the engine bay. It is pretty dirty, but this is the next one to go in the shed and get running. It's Series 3 wagon. Not registered at the moment. It has been pit passed, so we just need to pay the rego. But yeah, that's the new one. I'm so keen to get it going and see how it actually runs and get me a little brother on the road in one of these. It's pretty cool that he's bought that for his first car. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video, tuning in. ISD is in 2 days from today, so I'll make that video. Super keen. I'm super keen. But yeah, give the video a like if you've been liking the content. I'd really appreciate it if a few of you watching the videos that haven't subscribed already can subscribe. Hit the little notification bell so you know when I upload some videos, and stay tuned for the next one. The next one is going to be an absolute ripper of a video, so I'll see you then.